From the start for you, pour out all my heart to you. Me will buy the vegetable, them for the cat to you. Me tell you, say that love you not die. I will never hurt you and bring tears to your eyes. Girl, every day my power with you, me drive up in the car with you. That loving you, me have it safe, baby girl, me not let go. Loving you getting all night. Kissing and hugging make you feel alright. I've got so much love to give you, girl, baby. I've got so much love to give you, girl, baby. I've got so much love to give you, girl, baby. I've got so much love to give you, girl, baby. Hey, hey, baby, baby, lady. So much.
You're listening to The Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music.
Just a little gratitude, you know?
Life is what you make it out to be. And destiny is calling out to me. Well, we are gonna make mistakes, but don't you stay in that place.
takes no effort at all. In fact, it helps to relieve the mind.
I'll find a way out of this maze and keep my head above the waves. True vine will take us to a better place. The sunset's not the end of the race.
Like the flowers needs the sun, they need the rain. Amidst the joy we have the pain. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win, sometimes we fall. But to rise again, that's the beauty of it all. When there is love, peace will thrive. Give I justice like the bees gives to the hive. War is ugly, bloodshed and misery, nothing but pain and loss of life.
Life is what you make it out to be. And destiny is calling out to me. Well, we are gonna make mistakes, but don't you stay in that place. Life is what you make it out to be.
When there is love, peace will thrive. So give I justice like the bees gives to the hive. War is ugly, bloodshed and misery, nothing but pain and loss of life.
Life is what you make it, best believe me. And destiny is calling, 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 calling. We're gonna make mistakes, don't you stay in that place.
So give I justice like the bees gives to the hive.
You are listening to The Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music, meets music, meets music.
Where it began, I can begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. It was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who would believe you'd come along? Hands touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never feel so good. summer, who would believe you'd come along? And when I hurt runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never feel so good.
Through the test of time.
You are listening to The Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music.
DJ Wayne in the house. It's DJ Wayne, your dub master.
It must have been cold there in my shadow. To never have sunlight on your face. You've been content to let me shine. You always walked a step behind. I am the one in all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. Beautiful face without a name, beautiful smile to hide the pain. Or did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. And I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. It might not appear to go unnoticed, but I have it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Oh yes, I do. That I would be nothing without you. And did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. And I can fly higher than an eagle. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. So fly, fly, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, fly, yes, fly, oh yeah, oh yeah. You ever know that you're my hero? Everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath.
Pull the one from top, me saw it, I beat them too bad.
I've come to realize and understand. Only love will conquer. It must have been cold there in my shadow. To never have sunlight on your face.
That's right. Good evening to my heroes and heroines, right? Good evening and welcome to this edition of the Wayne Hall Show. I can't believe I went 19 minutes and did not say a single word. Oh my gosh. Who told me that was possible? Who could tell that was possible, right? But I did. It was all the music talking. Good evening and welcome to this edition of the Wayne Hall Show on Linkage 101.75, 104.5 FM. New York, HypeFM. South Florida, how you doing? Frankie Lakes and the crew down there. Clark TV Network, Chester Clark, and your audience, Viscosity Blend, Rupi T and the family. Everyone who streams on Viscosity Blend. Island Worldwide, The Power of Music, Reggae Vibes Radio, Yard Flow TV, Energy Radio 1, the audience of Energy Radio 1, Mr. Fenton Troy and his listeners. Good evening to youchoosradiocom.com. VJ Smiles. Ras Dougal, what's up, man? Hey, Kimon, how we doing? You Choose family, good evening. Fresh FM. Be sure to catch my show on Fresh FM, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow evening at 5:30. All right? So 5:30 p.m. on Thursdays is when you can catch the Wayne Hall Show on Fresh FM Radio. And we got a great one lined up for you tomorrow. You don't want to miss that. Fresh FM Radio, 5:30, 10:30 p.m. London time, 5:30 p.m. our time, okay? All right, we also on Restream, we're on YouTube, we're on IG, and we're on the WayneHallShow.com. All right, so who do we also on Facebook Live. Shout out to Charleston in the house, Miss Lorna Beck. Happy New Year to you. How are you? Warm, touching warm, that's right. Sweet Caroline. Yes, Garfield McCook. Hello, sir. How are you, Mr. Jiffs? Good to see you. Thank you, Miss Lorna. CB Grant, how are you? How you doing? Thanks for passing through. Mr. Kinney, Mr. Timothy Kinney, good night to you too, brother. And Jessica. Hey, Jessica, good night to you. Good night to Kiwi. All right. And over here, yeah, man, Hava rap. What you say, Hava? I was singing though, right? Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to do that. Hi, Hava. CR, Christine Rendell, how are you? Good evening and welcome to you all. Yes, good to see everyone out. Maxine Lyons, good evening. Happy Wednesday to you too, Maxine. All right, and I guess that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, though, for everyone who's tuning in. Let me see if anybody jumped in on YouTube as yet. Well, if they did, they're not commenting, so I don't know. All right, you don't have to. No, you don't have to. I'm just happy to have you, period. Yes, Young Bag Chaser and Trini Marva. Hello, Marva. Good evening and welcome. And to everyone, Happy New Year again. Great show lined up tonight. We have Miss Sandy Daley returning to the platform to announce her podcast starting next month. And if you know Sandy Daley, it's going to be dramatic, right? That's the lady who asked the question, whose vagina is it really? Yeah, she dared to. Still can't tell me the answer, though. She still can't tell me the honest answer, you know? But she did ask the question, whose vagina is it really? Well, she'll be on tonight to talk about that and more with her podcast hitting us in February. All right, and then later on tonight, we have a media and entertainment giant, Mr. Ephraim Martin, the man who gives us the International Reggae and World Music Awards, IRAWMA, every year. It's taking place in March this year down there in Fort Lauderdale. He's going to be my second guest this evening. And so it's going to be a great one. We got lots of time for music tonight as well. We're going to get into some more stuff right here on the Wayne Hall Show. Tell somebody to come tune in, all right? And listen, Hazel. Hello, Hazel. Good evening and welcome. Good night to you. All right? And, yeah, man, presenter, bless up, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, save this date if you're in the Atlanta area or if you know somebody in Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, or if you want to fly in for it, March 17th, Sunday, March 17th. It's an anniversary style event for the Wayne Hall Show, but it's also going to mark the pre-album release of Morning Glory by none other than Imar Shepherd inside Vibes Nightclub at 4469 Glenwood Road in Decatur, Georgia. So all of Atlanta, it's a Sunday evening. It's gonna be it's not gonna be a long drawn out event. We got work Monday morning, but we're gonna have a pre-release of Imar Shepherd's upcoming album Morning Glory. And ladies and gentlemen, it takes place on Sunday, March 17 at 6 p.m. Vibes Nightclub, 4469 Glenwood Road. MC Wayne Hall, DJ Cold Rice. He's going to be serving it up hot. All right? And there'll be more as they get closer. I'll keep you posted on what's going on there. In the meantime, in between time, let's get back to some music.
Beware, women, beware of all the promises of men.
Welcome, Tracy Ann.
Women, beware.
Good to see you.
Oh, yeah. Women, beware of the promises of men. It all started from way back when. The serpent in the Garden of Eden. Everything is good for eating. But if you eat of the tree of good and evil, it will make you strong. Don't listen to that man. Just want a piece of your land. One aim, one destination. One aim, one destination. One aim, one destination. One aim. One aim, one destination. One aim, one destination. One aim.
Hello,
one
Mr. Whittingham.
destination. One aim. The temptation for a man to settle on that piece of land
Boy.
started with Adam. For many, there's always been. And we drive it to
Thank
the
you,
end
Tracy Ann.
of this earth.
Happy New Year to
Tell
you
you
too.
what you are really worth.
Hey.
And how much you really look nice. That skirting really wise. One aim, one destination.
Every time.
One aim, one destination.
Milan.
One aim, one destination. One aim. A man will take you around the world. Buy you diamonds and buy you pearls. Tell you you are his only girl. Be your body while he first. He's the first woman to be tricked with that sweet tantalizing stick. She was forced to take one bite. It would open her appetite. Beware, women, beware of all the promises of men. Women, beware. Oh yeah. One aim, one destination. One aim, one destination. One aim, one destination. One aim. One aim, one destination. One aim, one destination. One aim, one destination. One aim. One aim. One aim, one destination. 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 Beware. Women, beware.
You know, I make sure I play it to the very end. Because I don't know why she talk about beware. Like them not interested in the man finding the destination. I don't know who Maxine Lyons thinks she fooling with this song. Women want the men to find the destination more than some of the men themselves. So please, girl, you know what? I'm going to write the counteraction to that song. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the Wayne Hall Show. Good show lineup for you this. Watch me start trouble now. I go and write the counteraction to this Maxine Lyons. Yes, it's a wicked tune ever. Hello, good evening, Janice O'Shea. The COS is here, and I'm misbehaving. The chief of staff caught me misbehaving. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's right about that time when Anthony Turner will join us. But I got brand new music after Anthony Turner. Okay, and we got something brand new for you. when we get back from Anthony Turner's report. And in the meantime, let's take this quick break and be back. Rondell Village Resort and Spa is a stunning beachfront resort located on Negril's 7 Mile Beach in Jamaica. Rondell Village offers a perfect blend of luxury and relaxation, marked by its pristine white sand beaches, crystal clear water, and lush tropical surroundings. Choose from our 1, 2, or 3 bedroom villas, each with its private jacuzzi and the option of a private chef. Enjoy our fine restaurants, beach, bar, village spa, and salon. Our outdoor pools and jacuzzis are open daily. Planning a wedding, family reunion, or simply getting away? Rondell Village is the perfect destination. This exclusive family-owned beachfront resort awaits you. For reservations, call 876-957-4413 or 800-544-5979 or visit info@rondellvillage.com or their website rondellvillage.com. See you soon at Rondell Village Resort in Negril. All right. Yes. So good evening and welcome again, everyone. And while we wait for Mr. Turner, let's get into one from Imar Shepherd called Little Comfort, right? Comfort.
Tonight I don't wanna be alone. I need you as my comfort zone, yeah. Woman, you make a little comfort. You know you make a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you make a little comfort. You know you make a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Me know you are gonna call me the bad rat.
Hey!
I'm in your hands, but me love fat.
See it there?
When you gonna come my way, come and make my day, girl. Me day you well fit and prepare. Come make me full you up a loving and
Hi, Janawa. Good evening, sir.
Lives, make everything right. We'll surely fulfill my needs.
Hi, Janawa and Brap.
Money you make a little comfort. I know you make a little comfort.
I've been
waiting so long. Baby, me you make a little comfort. I know you make a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Come make me take you on a dinner date night out. Then take a view up at the lighthouse. And me done book the all-inclusive hotel. Tell me if you're ready for we drive out. Candlelight and everything right. Champagne and chill and the temperature nice. Baby, don't take this as no one night stand, but that is me want tell you tonight.
Hey!
Woman, you beg a little comfort. I know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg a little comfort. I know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. From top it I beat them too.
Lord have mercy. It's cold in the ATL. And whether you're a man or woman tonight, I'm sure you can use some comfort. Right, JC? Right, Jazzy? Right, JD? Right, Amaya? I've been waiting so long.
Baby, me I beg a little comfort.
Run it.
I know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Me know you are gonna call me the bad rat.
Hey.
I'm in your hands, but me love fast.
See there?
When you gonna come my way, come and make my day, girl. Me day you well fit and prepare.
Hey, see
come
there?
Me full you up a
Woo!
with your energy, your vibes, make everything right. We'll surely fulfill my needs. Woman, you beg a little comfort. I know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg a little comfort.
Oh no.
I know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Come make me take you on a dinner date night out.
Yeah.
Then take a view up at the lighthouse.
Hey.
Don't book the all-inclusive hotel. Tell me if you're ready for we drive out.
See there?
Candlelight and everything right. Champagne and chill and the temperature nice. Baby, don't take this as no one night stand, but I this me want tell you tonight. Woman, you beg you look up comfort. I know you beg you look up comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg you look up comfort. I know you beg you look up comfort. I've been waiting so long.
He's gonna have to do this one at Vibes Nightclub on March 17th. You hear me? He has to do this one.
Tonight, 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 tonight.
Otherwise, I'm sending him away in Atlanta police handcuffs.
Baby, listen to the
He's gonna be jailed if he doesn't do this one. You hear me?
oh yes, oh yes.
I'm Mar Shepherd. Album release right inside Vibes Nightclub, March 17. It's a Sunday. It's gonna be early, 6 p.m. Come through.
Champagne and chill.
Save the date to come watch. Hey, this song bad.
That's no one
Hey.
night stand, but I this me want tell you tonight.
Sing out.
Woman, you beg you look comfort. I know you beg you look comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg you look comfort. I know you
What's
beg
that,
you
falsetto?
look comfort. I've been waiting so long.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Wayne Hall Show on your radio. And please, don't switch your dial. I was just having a moment. All right. But right now, speaking of moment, Anthony Turner. The man is ready to be hot on the burner with another eReport. And I have brand new IMAR after the report, okay? So, you got to wait for that one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go over and say
After the
good
report,
evening
okay?
and welcome
So, you gotta wait for that one.
Anthony
Ladies and
Turner.
gentlemen,
Hold on.
it's
Hold on.
time to go
Hold on, Anthony. I need to get something off this device here. I think I'm good now. How are you, Anthony?
Yes, good night, Wayne. How's everything again? Happy New Year. I hope everything in your world is, Wayne's world is okay.
Well, this morning when I woke up, it was 13 degrees with a wind chill of 1.
Wow.
I don't think that's how
Wow.
I want Wayne's world to be.
That doesn't sound like Atlanta weather. It sounds
Well-
like cold New York.
Well, right now we are so happy to see 29, Anthony.
Wow. You're real? You're real? That is what the temperature is like in Atlanta?
No, we're happy
Wow.
to see 29 right now.
Wow.
Happy,
wow,
because
wow,
this morning
wow.
was brutal.
Yeah.
Divide that by 2 and then some.
I think I saw the temperature here in New York about 14, and can you imagine? I lost my heat about 5 days ago. They
Ooh.
just fixed it today, so I was not a happy camper. But
No.
thank God the repairman came and he found something and fixed it, at least temporarily. So we just
Oh,
hope
my
and keep my
goodness.
fingers crossed that I have good, a working heater for the next couple of days. So anyway, time running, and this weekend, as you know, it's the big Rebel Salute show, and I feel almost like I'm cheating myself because this is the first in many years that I'm not heading to Rebel Salute, and this is the 30th anniversary, 30 for 30, and
Yes.
what they're doing is 15 artists on Friday night, 15 singers, and then on Saturday night they have another 15 DJs, so it promises to be a real humdinger. I spoke to Mr. Richie Stevens, and he is booked to perform at Rebel Salute on Friday night. And this is actually his 40th year in the music industry. And last year,
What?
yes, 40 years. Can you
Whoa.
imagine?
Whoa.
I know this year is Marshall Griffith's 60th anniversary in music. Well, I tell you, we're getting older now.
I know. Tell me about it.
So anyway, Richie actually performed. He did an impromptu appearance at the festival last year with Sanchez, and that went over well with fans.
I remember.
But he was telling me that he needed a little more time, and happy. He was able to work something out with Rebel Salute. So he's on this year, and he's been rehearsing. He had rehearsals today, and he's really excited about, coming and performing at Rebel Salute 2024. And before I go on, yes, one of the hottest artists, I think I may have mentioned it last week, Nigel Boy Well, it seems as if boy, Niger boy keeps going from strength to strength. I am telling you something that is not out there in the. Not a lot of people know about. He actually met with Mr. Joe Bogdanovich. Uh, they didn't disclose what the details were if they're looking to book him for Reggae Sumfest this year, but boy, Niger is so hot right now that I would not be surprised if they are forced to book him. I see even Auntie Donna, who, Auntie Donna does a lot of
Yeah.
philanthropic work. And
Mm-hmm.
when you see she posting Niger Boy on her page saying that, boy, I'm downtown Kingston and the street vendors, they play Niger Boy. Niger Boy is being played in the clubs, on the radio. He is everywhere. 2 million views in less than 2 weeks.
Yes.
I spoke to the producer, Rizzy, who actually produced the song Continent, and he was telling me that he flew to New York one day, flew back to Florida the same day after he shot the video. He edited the video, and within 24 hours, the video was on the road. That's how fast Russian moved on this song.
Whoa.
Once he decided to release the song, he got the video made in 24 hours, and it was done. And Rizzy is not no ordinary producer, director. He has worked with people like Governor Massacre. He has done Jada Kingdom and a host of Byron, Messi, and a whole bunch of other artists. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it seemed like Niger Boy, a lot of things are in store for him. His manager tells me, boy, there are a lot of things on the table. So we, remember the Wayne show, we brought some of the information here first.
Yes.
So, and we
Yes.
kind of continue to
Yes, sir.
update you as to what is happening. Yes, several motorists, I'm not sure if you saw this on social media, but several motorists who visited the Texarkana service station in Portmore, St. Catherine on Sunday, those who were there to purchase petrol had their tanks filled, and this was by a legendary former West Indies batsman turned recorded artist. We're talking about the world. I don't call him, he's not the world boss, but something another. We're talking about Mr.
Chris
Gale.
Gale. Yes.
Yes, and it's estimated that Chris spent more than $150,000 on petrol, and boy, the feedback was immediate, and it was, instantaneously. There's a video that he put out that went viral, or somebody put it out, and it was heart-wrenching for the motorists who, some of them, posted the video on social media just to say thanks and to mention it. The story about Chris Gale's great deed was actually picked up by media in places as far afield as India. Yes, India.
Mm-hmm.
Because India is a cricket-loving
Cricketing
country.
nation, yeah.
And everything Jamaican related to cricket, Chris Gale, it's going to get picked up in some of those countries. So, yeah, Chris Gale thing gone abroad. And so we just want to say congratulations to Chris. You are doing some wonderful things. And Chris is a philanthropic guy. He does a lot of stuff at Christmas in Jamaica, giving back kids' toys and doing a New Year's give back. And he has done a lot with the young youths in Jamaica who, are medically challenged. So he's doing a lot, and, he actually should be recognized by, I know he got an order distinction from the government of Jamaica, but yeah, man, we're happy and proud of what he's doing. And finally, multi-award winner and Billboard chart topping recording artist. We're talking about Sean Paul. Well, yesterday he announced that his upcoming tour dates in New Zealand and Australia will happen very soon. And then he returns to the US to continue performing here. And he'll make his way. I think he's booked for Rebel Salute this year, his inaugural performance.
Okay.
So yeah, man, a lot of important artists performing at Rebel Salute this year. And I had said the last item, but I spoke to one of Bounty Killer's ex She was actually the host of Sting. I don't know if you saw Sting and the fight. And
Yes.
yes, well, girl that you saw hosting, she is actually Bounty's ex, and they have a daughter. I forget her name. It slips me right now. That is doing extremely well in athletics in Jamaica. I think she's running in class 3, and she'll compete at this year's Girls and Boys Championship. And she actually will compete in the 80 meters hurdle. And she has run the fastest time this year. So, yeah, you're definitely going to be hearing
sprinter.
more about that. I'm telling you. Yeah, man. So, yeah, those are just some of the things happening in the world of entertainment. iHeart is hosting IRAWMA Radio. As you know, 93.5.
Yeah.
They lost it here in New York, and they kicked off transmitting on the platform on the weekend, and I'm told it's been really going well. So
Awesome.
yes, all right.
See,
So
I told you one door has to close for another to open sometimes.
exactly, yeah, one. So you can't, not because something bad happens, you think it's the end of the world. It's, as you say, it's a door that is closing, but it may open opportunities in 10 more situations. So always look positive.
Yes.
The glass is half
Half
filled,
full.
not just half
Yeah.
empty.
Awful, man. It's awful. You're going to get
Not
full.
awful, but half full.
Half full.
All right, Wayne. Great chatting to you. Remember, Blue and Bougie, the Elite Weekend happens March 16 and 17 in Jamaica. All right? Gotcha.
Yeah, I know. Big. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I need to get the commercial to you soon.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Anthony. As a matter of fact, let me see something here, because let me see something. That's I thought I had it, ready for run for you in the evening. Hold on, man. There's no way. I'm not seeing it though. But I thought I downloaded it though. I need to find it and play it. I need to find it and play it for the audience, Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
great rest of the weekend. We'll talk next week.
All right, Anthony. Thank you, sir. Always.
All right, you take care.
Bless up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anthony Turner. Hot on the burner, as always, with some interesting reporting. I like that. Bounty sprinter. Bounty hunter. Bounty. What? Yeah, Bounty's daughter. Yeah. All right, so I really need to find this for you guys. I really need to find it. So what I'm going to do, I'll work on something else and I'll look for that, all right? Because I know I got the Anthony drop there. So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue. It is now about 13 minutes before the hour. Don't forget, we have Sandy Daley coming up. And we also have Mr. Ephraim Martin coming up. All right. And before that, we'll share some of the events happening. Just a handful that I have right now happening around town. Shout out to Imar Shepherd. I got to say big shout out to Andrea Brown McNeish. Welcome back, Andrea. Good to see you. You should be packing a lot of comfort. From the islands. Wee. When you say Maxine, the song Wicked for True. We and all is sweet, yes, sir. Dion Morton, good evening. Hi, Garfield Blake. Bless up yourself, Garfield Blake. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right. Yes, indeed. Beware, Max Point. Yeah, so this is the song they're talking about. You know what? More of it.
Tonight I don't wanna be alone.
Are you ready for the brand new Imar?
Comfort zone, yeah.
Or you want a little more comfort?
Money, I make a little comfort. You know you make a little comfort.
Are you ready for the brand new one?
Waiting so long.
I got you waiting so long.
Baby, me, I make a little comfort.
The longer the wait.
I make a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Me know you are gonna call me the bad ras.
Bad for true.
I mean no hands, but me love fat.
Yeah, they know.
When you gonna come my way? Come and make my day, girl. Me they are well fit and prepare. Come and me full you up a loving and care. With your energy, your vibes, make everything right. We'll surely fulfill my needs. Woman, I beg a little comfort. I beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me, I beg a little comfort. I beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Come let me take you on a dinner date night.
Sit ya.
Then they have you up at the lighthouse. I'm done book the all-inclusive hotel. Tell me if you're ready for it.
Shout out to Nia, Fit Queen. What's up? Precious Jay. How are you?
And the temperature nice. Baby, don't take this as no one night stand, but at this moment I tell you tonight. Woman, I beg you to comfort. I beg you to comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me, I beg you to comfort. I beg you to comfort. I've been waiting so long.
That's right, waiting so long. And listen, this is one you've been waiting on too.
New York, get ready for Blue and Boot.
Let me see. I have to make sure I play the right one, don't I? All right. In the meantime, in between time, ladies and gentlemen, brand new music from Imar Shepherd, the first brand new one in 2024 that I've gotten. Yes, indeed. Brand new. This one is called Make It. Ladies and gentlemen, brand new music right here on the Wayne Hall Show. I'm playing this for the first time. It's called Make It by Imar. Brand new!
Never believe me. Never believe me. Oh,
Welcome, beloved. Thank you. Listen up, listen up.
big dreams, strategic plans is my resolution. Focus, work smart is the only solution. Discipline, meditate, that's how I keep the balance. Energy up, frequency, man I feel winning this idiot. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it.
Pull the one from top, Miss All, it beat them too bad.
Are you listening? Are you listening?
Never believe me.
Better believe it, Christine. Hear this.
Never believe me.
Hey, March 17, Vibes Nightclub. Imar Shepherd. Let's go.
Big dream, strategic plan.
Hey,
is my
see there?
resolution. Focus, work smart is the only solution. Discipline, meditate, that's how I keep the balance. Energy up, frequency, man I feel winning this idiot. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. The risk big but me take it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. I have worked on my weakness, trying to maximize my strength. Cause if you don't stand firm in this time, they will always try to make you bend. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Woo. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. The risk big but me take it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. I know them expect me to break. I can see it written on their face. But no matter how long it takes, I must steady my pace. My vibe them cannot bridge. Can come between me and the beat. This journey I must complete, yes. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. The risk big but me take it. Without a doubt, the battle has been won. Remember me to tell you me a gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me a gonna make it. Without a doubt, has been won. Remember me to tell you me a gonna make it. Tell you me a gonna make it. Shout it out, the battle has been won. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The man says to remember he told you he was gonna make it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can make it to Vibes Nightclub Sunday, March 17th, you'll see why and how he's made it. All right? It's gonna be the release of his album Morning Glory, a pre-release hosted by yours truly. We're gonna make it a kind of album release, Win All Show anniversary event. Imar is gonna do his thing. DJ Cold Rice will be in the building. It's a Sunday evening that you're going to wish you never had work the next morning. But we're not going to drag it out. We're just going to make it fun, all right? So save that date. Jennifer Stone, good to see you. All right? Yes, Donovan Martin, big up my brother. Glad you made it. Good to see you. No matter how much you catch, I appreciate everybody who takes time to listen. Shout out to Linkage Radio New York, HypeFM, Clark TV Network, Viscosity Blend, Island Worldwide, Reggae Vibes Radio, Yard Flow TV, Energy Radio 1. Big up to You Choose Radio. Come. And don't forget to catch me on Fresh FM tomorrow night, 5:30 our time, 10:30 UK time. If you're on Restream, thank you. If you're on YouTube, thank you. If you're on IG, hello. And if you're on thewayneallshow.com, thank you for watching Facebook Live as always. All right, so there we have it. The man says he told us he was going to make it. All right. We're going to change the pace a little bit right now. We're going to bring in some strong message right now from the brother here. Wait, name. It's one called Ija Noah and Brap. The man has sing about globalization. Listen. Globalization. Is it good or bad? That's the question. Globalization.
Multinational, transnational corporations dominate the masses through globalization. Multinational, transnational corporations exploit the masses through globalization, controlling the masses like puppet and strings. The people are bewildered by the chaos and confusion. Making them so susceptible by exploitation. Under this wicked shit sim, a globalization. Globalization.
Listen up.
Globalization. Globalization. Maintaining their damnation through structural piracy. Staging, baiting and switching. Economic sabotage. Undermining positive engagement. Threatening with sanctions and arms aggression. Using the military might. Intimidating fear of reprisals. In the minds of the masses. Globalization.
Are you listening?
Globalization. 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 Mass manipulation. Global deception. Violation. Exploitation. Domination. Ravaging nations. Destabilizing, staging wars, causing mass migration, starvation, suffocation, while they're raping, robbing, and plundering nation. Globalization. 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 Globalization.
Lord have mercy. The man is called Ijanoa and Brap. Check him out. The music is available on all digital platforms. But in this one song, I heard about mass manipulation, deception, raping, robbing, and plundering of nations. In this one song, I heard about exploitation, chaos, confusion. This one song talked about structural piracy, economic sabotage, threatening with sanctions, arms, and aggression. That's mass manipulation. Oh my goodness. Globalization. What a song full of things to make you think. Is globalization good or is globalization bad? I'm not going to be the judge of that. Let me take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to share more good music while we wait for Miss Sandy Daley, and we're going to also share some events happening in our neck of the woods right here. All right, so let's do this. Rondell Village Resort and Spa is a stunning beachfront resort located on Negril's 7 Mile Beach in Jamaica. Rondell Village offers a perfect blend of luxury and relaxation, marked by its pristine white sand beaches, crystal clear water, and lush tropical surroundings. Choose from our 1, 2, or 3 bedroom villas, each with its private jacuzzi and the option of a private chef. Enjoy our fine restaurants, beach, bar, village spa, and salon. Our outdoor pools and jacuzzis are open daily. Planning a wedding, family reunion, or simply getting away? Rondell Village is the perfect destination. This exclusive family-owned beachfront resort awaits you. For reservations, call 876-957-4413 or 800-544-5979 or visit info@rondellvillage.com or their website rondellvillage.com. See you soon at Rondell Village Resort in Negril. That's right. We're counting down to Rondell Village Resorts in Negril. Yeah, man. Can't wait to go check that out. Donald Riley, bless up. Good to see you, Blacker. Yeah, man. Good to see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a moment to share. I'm sorry. I'm going to take a moment to share a few of the flyers we have. All right, let's see. Which one is first? The first annual Jamaica Brew Festival, Literary Readings, Films, takes place on Saturday, January 20. That's Saturday, January 20, 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. This, ladies and gentlemen, takes place at the West Regional Library, 8601 West Broward Boulevard, Plantation, Florida. All right? And looks like it's got some great names. Key Miller, Dale Mafood, Canute Lawrence, Danae Grandison, Dr. Donna Azawir Soley, Isabella Issa, Caleb de Aguilar, Hanif James, Linda Edwards, Totlin Oliver, Sharon Corinthian, Andrew Siaga, Mitzi Siaga Man, sorry, it's kind of fine, Annabella Siaga, Malachi Smith, Andreen Bonner, Jeffrey Phillip, Kurt Wright, Natalie Cortesy, and Noel Carr. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's great. The first annual Jamaica Brew Festival Literary Readings, under the auspices of the Consul General of Jamaica, who is in Miami, but for the 13 states of the Southeast, Mr. Oliver Meir. So, check it out if you can. It's at 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, January 20th, and Broward Boulevard Plantation. That's West Regional Library, Broward Boulevard Plantation, Florida. All right, 8601 West Broward Boulevard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can check that out if you're in Florida. If you're here in the ATL, Atlanta Caribbean Lions Club presents their second annual fundraising dinner and gala. And this is on January 20th, and it's from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the DeKalb Conference Center. And guess what? There's free parking. It's located inside the Georgia Piedmont Technical College at 495 North Indian Creek Drive in Clarkston, Georgia. It's formal attire. Tickets are $75, $85 after December 9th, so that's been gone. So tickets are now $85. Entertainment, door prizes, and raffles. All right, Ken Rice, saxophonist, and Andy Alexander, guitarist, DJ Flavor, Maca Steel Pan, and there'll be a keynote speaker. All right, you can purchase tickets right now by Zelle, which is AtlantaCaribbeanLions@gmail.com. That's AtlantaCaribbeanLions@gmail.com, or make checks payable to Atlanta Caribbean Lions Club. And they're at P.O. Box 870-981, Stone Mountain, Georgia 30087. That's P.O. Box 870-981, Stone Mountain, Georgia 30087. All right, to make contact, call 770-835-5169. That's 770-835-5169. All right. Also, let's share with you Tax Chat. Tax Chat is presented by the JAICC, the Jamaica American International Chamber of Commerce. Yes, they're presenting Tax Chat, how to maximize your tax dollars. And it's with Jazette Hill Wilson, a CPA and founder of JA Financial, along with IRS tax security updates from Brenda Luke Stewart, senior stakeholder and liaison officer with the IRS. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's January 30th at 7:30 p.m. To join via Zoom, there's the link. It's, just get it off the screen. Contact us. And for those listening, though, let me try and read this, okay? So it's bit.ly/JAICC tax. All right? It's bit.ly/JAICC tax. Or you can call 478-241-0500. That's 478-241-0500. Tax Chat looks like a great thing to have. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's your story? Deborah Hearn-Hart and Basil Kong presents What's Your Story, Jamaica? And this is the 3rd annual storytelling competition in Kingston. And this takes place on Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 4 p.m. The venue's to be announced, but it's going to be Kingston with a first prize of $375,000, a second prize of $225,000, and a third prize of $150,000. I need to hurry up and write a story, man. I need to hurry up and write me a story. Send your 6-minute true written or taped story to dape317@hotmail.com. Again, send your 6-minute true written or taped story to dape317@hotmail.com. The deadline is January 20th, 2024. I have a 6-minute story that's gripping and full of conflict, and I need to enter this. What's your story, Jamaica? On February 11th. All right, and then last but not least, we have Homewood Pass students, just even a tease for February. They're going to have their 20th Valentine dinner and dance, a Valentine's affair on Saturday, February 17th. We'll have some time to share more on this with you, but if you want to lock that in and spread the word, all my excited Homewood fans and Homewoodites, there you go. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying with me for that. We do have Sandy Daley joining us here shortly. I think we have one more. I want to shout out Penny Pennycook, who's watching. Penny, Happy New Year. Good to see you. All right. So, man, the globalization song. One whole heap of stuff, not true? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. So, all right. I think we have a little time before our next guest. All right, let's do this. All right. So, one of the rhythms I liked last year was what? Okay. This is one of my songs I ended up liking last year. Can you tell? Yeah. Mr. Bertus, open doors.
Sweet smile each day, my love. It makes my day so much. me phone drop and screen cracker, it get hacked. And all the time we share together, match up with the clock. She is my sweet sub, and she call me banga, not a natural love. Cause I've got open doors for you. Ooh, with so many rooms, which one to choose? Oh yeah, no matter what the time, I'll wait for you. Yeah. I know you'll make my dreams come true. Cause you're a natural girl. We love at first sight. It was so true. And now we reunite. We stuck like glue. No false pretending, just two hearts mending. So long I've been waiting, anticipating, and now I am grateful for this genuine love. It's a blessing from above. Cause I've got open doors for you. Ooh, with so many rooms, which one to choose? Oh yeah, no matter what the time, I'll wait for you. Yeah. I know you'll make my dreams come true. Cause you're a natural. She's a natural like a native jelly coconut. She love my company because I give her jokes a lot. And if I take a part of when I chat, she say, what not? I must me phone drop and screen cracker, it get hot. And all the time we share together, match up with the clock. She is my sweet sub, and she call me banga, not a natural love. Cause I've got open doors for you. Whoa. Yeah. With so many rooms, which one to choose? Oh yeah, no matter what the time, I'll wait for you. Girl, I know you'll make my dreams come true. Cause you're my precious girl. Oh, no, 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 no.
Recording in progress.
Sweet smile each day, my love.
That's right, to the nitty-gritty end, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Master Bling, big up yourself. All right, so you got that to the nitty-gritty end. Mr. Bertus, open doors. He's got open doors. We got that too right here on the Wayne Hall Show. Thank you again so much for everyone who's checking us out this evening. We have a guest for you, ladies and gentlemen. And, those of you who've been following the Wayne Hall Show for a while will know that she's no stranger, right? Yeah, those of you who've been, listening to the Wayne Hall Show will know her. Okay, so what's happening is that my next guest, ladies and gentlemen, will have a new podcast entitled Real Talk with Sandy. And it begins February 1st, and it will be on all platforms. Topics will include love, sex. She can't do a podcast and never include that. Relationships and family. Similar to the column that she wrote in a newspaper years ago. Those of you who follow Sandy Daley will know. All right? So, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go on over and say good evening and welcome to my guest, Miss Sandy Daley. Hello, Sandy.
Hear me?
Now I do. Now I do.
Wayne.
How are you?
I mean, I am doing amazing, first of all. And, whenever I come on your show, I get prepared from like days before. Because I know I'm going to laugh. I know I'm going to cry. I know I'm going to tell parts of myself that I perhaps don't want to. But this is why I love you so much. And this is why I respect you so much. So big ups to everybody listening, everybody out there, to my husband, Leslie, to my friends that are out there, you know what I mean? To Anthony, everybody, New Yorkers. Listen, Wayne, thank you so much for having me here today.
Sandy, Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year.
and listening, Happy New Year to hubby.
Hey,
see,
I'm sure
I might have to change my tone a little bit because this is the first time you're coming on my show as a married woman.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing too, because I'm always so used to just introducing myself as Sandy Daley. But when I have to introduce myself as Sandy Daley Literature, sometimes I stumble. And I don't mean to, but because I've been doing it for so long, so if I stumble, don't feel no way.
You better not. You better not. Because me and Mr. Legister will just throw the books at you.
Listen, I apologize for that. I don't mean, but on a serious note, thank you so very much, Wayne, for having me here today.
Yes, man. And big up to Mr. Legister. I know he's checking you out. So, Sandy, it's been a while. Did you figure out whose vagina it is yet?
Well, I'm married now, so you
Oh, jeez. See, I'm so gonna get in trouble tonight. Forgive me, Mr. Legister.
No,
Forgive
but
me.
in all true fact, the statement, the question was never one that was meant to be sexual. It really is whose life are you living? Right?
Oh.
So at the end of the day, people always equate a woman's sexuality with her vagina, and it should not be so. It is her life.
Yeah.
A husband will come, children will come. At the end of the day, when you look at it, I want you to look and say to yourself, whose life have I lived? Do you understand? So that was the question. But a lot of people took it on a sexual tone. It had never that meaning. It was never meant to be that. But, the good thing is when they read the book, Wayne, they saw that. And they said, oh, this is what she's thinking.
Yes, there was more to it. There was more to it.
There was more to it. So, it was all good. It's all good. The second book is coming out this year.
All right. Okay. We should race.
And Whose Vagina Is It Really Uncensored?
Oh, so. All right. I'll leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, I did mention that Sandy wrote a column. And I think it's only good that we talk a little bit about the column, Sandy, before we actually get into more details of the podcast. What was the newspaper and what was the column?
Okay, so years ago when I was on the radio in New York, I had the gumption of thinking myself, I have to write something about what's happening. And so everybody knew me at the time, in the sense of saying because of the radio stint. And I said, okay, let me start writing a column. It was all about women, sex, relationships. So at the time I was single, right? Totally single. And that's why I couldn't get a date, right? Because everybody knew that if they dated Sandy, she's going to put you in a column, but I would call you Donovan. Jesus, but it was never like that, because when I was in New York, if I could have one hand, I would say nobody could say they dated me, because the fact is I was in radio, I was out there, and so therefore I was very particular and picky about what I did. But I had the gumption of saying the issues that women were going through, whether it be family issues, whether it be trying to get a husband, whether it be trying to maneuver the children, being a single mom. I was very real and very transparent about that, about my struggles, because at the time I was a single woman with 2 kids to raise. And so therefore it was just so poignant, and women just kind of flocked to it, and men too, because they wanted to hear what Sandy had to say every single week, because then they would say, oh, my wife already know this, Sandy, let me just get it on point. You know what I mean? Because Sandy said that. So they would be armed. You know what I mean? It was like,
yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Right? Because Sandy said that. So, and that's what led to my book, Whose Vagina Is It Really? People were like, okay, you got to write a book. And so for me, it was all about just trying to be transparent, trying to be open, trying to be real, trying to be talk about the struggles that I was going through. And so it was just a very well-read column, and then I turned it into a syndicated column. So not only in New York, but it also ran in Toronto. It ran in Barbados. So I had it in the Caribbean, in Canada, and as well in the U.S. And then also, I was so happy. I got the Columnist of the Year. It was 2012, which was handed to me at City Field. So it was an amazing time. And so this, with what's going on right now, you know what I mean? The podcast thing is all out there, and Merit, I can never pass up an opportunity, Wayne. So I thought to myself, why not revive that, but in a different way? So we're going to have a podcast about sex, relationships, family, children, everything that women talk about when you go to especially the hair salon,
So the women talk more at the hair salon or at the nail salon?
Oh my God. I don't go to the hair, I go to chat.
so what about at the nail salon? That's the one I go, I didn't hear anything. I went and I didn't hear anything.
Because the thing is, I have The black ladies do my hair. No offense. The Asian ladies do my nails and toes. Right. And I've kind of caught up on the angle. Sometimes when they talk to me, I go, I know you're talking to me. I don't understand Chinese. And they laugh. They're like, Sandy, you're so funny. Yeah. But, when I go to the hair salon, it's all about the issues that we're having. So a lot of times I just go for therapy. Okay. To talk and have a sister to give me her opinion. And I know it's going to leave there because she has another client that's going to come in and want to talk about their issues. So she doesn't take it personally. Next week when I go back, it might change. You know what I mean? So it's always been something that I look forward to. Talking to my girlfriends about what happens and what has happened to me and what happens to them. And if I can offer some advice and if I can take some advice, I'm more than willing to do so. So it's always been a great therapy to have others to listen to and to talk to as well.
That's true, though. That's true. It's always good together with like-minded people and share experiences and bounce stuff off each other to see how we can help each other. So, which brings me now, Sandy, but I feel like this podcast for you is going to be a coming together of a lot of stuff that you've stepped into. How about that documentary you did?
Yes. So thank you so very much. Yeah. So my daytime job, besides doing all the things that I do as a writer and a producer and stuff, I'm a social worker at heart. So that's what I went to school for. My activism speaks for itself. And so I continue to do so, even in my writing. So working for a corporation over the years, I have never seen so much racism, so much discrimination, and especially against women of diverse women, Black women, Indian women, Asian women. And I
minorities,
minorities,
quote unquote minorities.
Quote unquote. And just the level of discrimination that is there has always been so prevalent. No, for me, I don't take myself so seriously. So I'm always saying, if it's happening to me, it's happening to somebody else. And so this is what this documentary is called, and it is my directorial debut. It's called I Can't Be the Only One, an in-depth look at racism and discrimination against diverse women. And so for me, it's all about these stories about women who are working in corporate Canada, corporate America, who have been trying to get their own businesses off the grounds, and what exactly has happened to them, and how it is that they have lifted themselves, or how it is that they have coped. Because a lot of times when it is more so trying to get another advice, you know what I mean? Yes. What can I tell the sister that is out there that is trying to start her own business? How can I alleviate some of the pressure? How can I talk to her about what it is that she's going to come up against? And a lot of times promotions are taken away from us. Promotions are not even offered to us. You're kept in the same level that you began 4 or 5 years ago. And a lot of times if they see that you are a woman of substance, if they see that you're smart, if they see that you can hold your own, it is something that they find very, very discriminatory in terms of saying what they do. And for me, it's always, they're threatened. So as I said, the story is called I Can't Be the Only One. And I'm trying to see, God willing, I'm knocking on the board right here, if I can get it into TIFF this year. So that's the Toronto International Film Festival. Yeah. And then have it in film festivals all around the world. So, keeping my fingers crossed for that with this new podcast and with this documentary that I'm doing. I'm looking forward to 2024, because you and I have a bet going on. Listen, I am not one to shy away from a bet.
Don't tell them yet. Don't tell the audience yet.
No. Wayne, I'm going to put you on the spot. Wayne, I love you. Wayne did a book, and we're going to switch it to you right now, years ago. And I loved the book. I had the opportunity to edit some of the work, but I didn't have to do much. I gave us a few pointers. Wayne, I am waiting for the second edition of that book. I loved it. I thought you did an amazing job, and I know that folks are looking for it. So I'm a big fan of yours. I enjoyed reading. Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot. I enjoyed reading it, and I'm looking forward to it. And whosoever win, we'll take each other out to dinner with the spouses. So yeah, I'm looking to Atlanta.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, last time I saw you, I was in Toronto. So,
Exactly. So it's my time now. No, I'm looking forward to coming to Atlanta. So,
well,
this is why I love coming on the show because you are so like-minded like myself in terms of saying being a creative person and being a giving person. So, I appreciate that, but I'm looking forward to that second book. So, folks, keep reaching out to Wayne and saying, Wayne, Sandy said she needs that second book. Sorry, I had to do that, Wayne.
oh no. Okay, all right. You see, these when you get these media people on your show, they flip the interview and catch you and put you on blast. But it's okay, Sandy. It's all right. Let's talk about your podcast now that you have put me on blast.
Of course.
The new podcast will be
Yeah,
entitled Real Talk with Sandy.
exactly.
You're as real as they come.
I try
So
my
talk to me. Give me a run through of come February 1st.
Yes.
What oh I mean, what can we expect from Sandy Daly
Listen,
on a
I
podcast format?
podcast format, this is what you're going to get. Something that is real, that is honest, that, if you see me cry on a podcast, don't be surprised. If you see me talk about issues that are going through that I'm going through, don't be surprised. But also, I want to help others. And it is not to say, put your business out there, because it's not the objective. The objective is to be transparent and to be real. And that is what worked with Real Talk with Sandy in the newspapers. I have men that to this day go listen to me, Sandy. I used to pick up your newspaper, your article, and I just ran to page 3 just to see what Sandy had to say. So February the 1st, it is the same thing. But we're going to have topics about such like, gaslighting. What happens in a relationship when you're being gaslit? I don't know if a lot of people know what that is. It's like when people flip the script on you and they're trying to make things about you when they're trying to like cover up stuff
Yeah,
for
like
themselves.
she just did to me, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, honey. Also about, daddy issues that women have,
Mm,
right? How it is to
mm.
find a good partner, what it is that you need to look for. Don't ask questions like, baby, do you love me? I don't want that. I want you, when you're going to find a man, say, listen, where are you going? Because I know where Sandy Daly is going. Legister. See, I did it again. I know where Sandy Daly was going at the time. I need to be able to follow you, because if you're going to lead, which I'm more than willing to let you do, you know what I mean? I am saying to you, where are you going to go?
Yes.
If I'm going to follow you, tell me where you're going to go. I
Yes.
don't want to just sit in the couch and look at you going, okay, so what are we doing? I'd like for you to get up and say, this is where we're going, baby. I'm your husband. This is what we're going to do. And this is what I need from you. So I need a man to kind of say to lead. And this is what women need to find out. Don't ask me, baby, do you love me? Everyone's going to say that. Forget about that. Look for the person who's going to lead you into something that is good, because your life depends on that, right? So I am a person that is all about, a lot of times, about my work. I'm very focused about my work. I would like for you to be focused about your work too, and for us to come together. Do you understand? So women need to find good partners, not a person that say, oh, baby, I love you. And the sex is great. Sorry. That is not the point here. I'd love for you to find someone that's going to lead you to something good. So we're going to have those type of conversations. And I know, Wayne, I'd love to have you on one of these days to put you on the spot to kind of say how
Yeah.
you became. You're a great husband. You know what I mean? I see that and a father. And I see that all the time. Forget about all this media stuff. I've met you personally. I've met your wife. I know the relationship that you guys have. And I see that. I'm sure there are issues in relationships, but that's not the point. The point is you guys have a solid relationship. And this is what I'd love to have men like yourself on my show to say, hey, listen, as a man, as a husband, this is what I provide to my wife. And a wife on, and Michelle on to say, as a wife, this is what I provide for my husband. So topics that are real, topics that are going to help others, and topics that are, you're going to walk and going, you know what, I've learned something today. So look forward to it February 1st, Wayne. I might be calling you up and say, Wayne, listen, I need you on a few weeks from now, because I know you'll have a lot of good pointers to give to an advice.
So, can we look forward to topics like, for example, something we tapped into a while back,
Yeah.
like men don't talk enough, or men don't talk enough.
Oh my God, they don't communicate. They don't talk enough. They don't say what is going on with them. They don't they try to have this mask on and this, I am big, I am bold. I don't want that. I'd like to have somebody to have to be able to communicate with, right? Because I'm not the one that's going to be silent. I'll give you your space for a minute or two, but after a couple of days, I'd love for you to come and say to me, honey, this is what was wrong. But don't come to me in a rude way. Come to me in a way that I can sit down and have a conversation with you. And the other thing is this, Wayne, a lot of times people are in relationships and they tend to think that, and I'm no relationship expert, trust me, far from it, but they tend to think that, you're in this relationship and there's no effort. No, when you're married, this is when the effort begins, right? Date your wife. I'd love for, right? Listen, once a month we have date night. You leave the kids somewhere, you and I go, right? 3 days, 2 days away, and it's just you and I, okay? To reconnect,
I'm
right?
gonna tell you, I don't bother with no date night. I have date moments. If when I finish this show and I walk out, let me shut up. I have date moments.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Date moments. Surprise her. And she can do the same thing for you. Date moments, right?
Yeah, Wayne.
But you
See,
still can
that's why
talk.
Sandy don't come on my show, Sandy. You make me look like I'm a bad boy. But saying all this to say, Sandy, where can we find this juicy?
Podcast.
Yes.
Juicy. So look at all platforms. It's going to be on Apple. It's going to be on Spotify. We have for me, I'm not a very technical person. I suck at it. That's the one thing. I'm going to just say this right now. That's why I have people that will do stuff for me, and the younger ladies, especially the young girls. Have you seen how the young girls are doing stuff these days? My tech person is a female. My social media person is a female. Nothing against the men, but these ladies are really on point, and I have to say kudos to them. So they will put it up on all the platforms. They'll be editing and putting this show up and making it spicy and juicy. It's half-hour show. I will have guests on sometimes. Other times I will just be talking. But most importantly, we're going to be having fun. I know a lot of the, the older singers that I'd love to have, the Patras that I'd love to reach out to, the Sunshine Andersons, those ladies to come on the show. So we're all going to be doing female empowerment stuff, but it's also to learn. It's not a male bashing show. Never that. It is always something that you're going to walk away and learn from and say, listen, I've learned something today. How can I be a better wife? How can I be a better woman to my nan, to my children? Right? And how can I be a better person? And how can I be a better person for myself? And how can I push myself work-wise? Today I was on, as I said, meeting with those young girls, but also I have a sitcom that's coming out called Jackie Untamed about a social worker, an older social worker who goes back to intern for the city and what she has to do. So that being said, my point is you have all these things for your children and your husband, but you got to have something for yourself. And same thing with the husbands too. You got to have something that is just for you, right?
Can't pour from an empty vessel, man. It can't pour from an empty vessel.
It can't pour from it. You got to have something that you say, okay, this is mine and this is what I'd love to work on. So February the 1st, Real Talk with Sandy. I'm looking forward to it, Wayne, and I'd love to have you on one of these days. And please, you know me already. I'm gonna ask you the very tough questions, and I'm not afraid.
I'm gonna be so happy for that, Sandy. I can't wait. I'm gonna keep it real. It's Real Talk with Sandy. So is that what we look up when we search for this podcast on February 1st?
Yes,
Real Talk with Sandy.
So Real Talk, REAL, Talks TALK with Sandy. And you can find me on all
digital platforms.
All digital platforms. And we're also going to be doing a YouTube channel. So look forward to that. But 2024 is on. As I said, the bet is on, Wayne.
Yes, I'm done.
I am not letting you go as my friend. I'm so proud of what you've done work-wise. And you're just honestly one of the people that I respect. Yourself, Anthony Turner, I can always call on and say I respect these folks in the industry. And the show that I have, for me it's always been something that is going to be amazing. So I have a singer by the name of Django Thriller who he gave me the rights to his song with the Boss Entertainment, and so they're going to be opening my show. It's called Welcome to the Party. But anyways, thank you for that. But I like people that do stuff. You know what I mean? I like people that are real about stuff and people that are solid. So thank you, Wayne, for having me on. And having me do this thing, and please come on and don't be scared.
Sandy, I've never been scared of having you on. Why would I be scared of coming
No,
on
don't
yours?
be scared of having coming on my show. Someone have you like telling me secrets. Michelle's gonna go home and go, Lord, you have to tell her that.
Well, if that's what it's about, it's real talk.
It's real
It's real
talk.
talk. You're
It
going to
is.
have to give my Eddie. No, let me stop right there. Because, see, I'm ready to go the wrong angle with this. There we go again. But I'm a man who talk, okay?
Right,
I'm a man who talks. And
right.
my wife can testify to that. But listen, Sandy, there are women out there who
Yeah,
don't allow their men to live down one moment of vulnerability.
right.
Okay? That man makes himself vulnerable once, speaks his mind in an honest, open way, and that's all he hears the next 3, 4 times. There's a little itch. So you know what happens to that man? He
What is
stops talking
talking?
because
And I agree.
behaviors are
Yeah,
shaped by how they're responded to.
yeah,
If every time I tell you, oh, you're so cute and pretty, you throw something smell bad after me, I'm going to stop telling you that you're cute and pretty.
yeah.
But
I
if every
agree.
time I tell you you're cute and pretty and you say, nice, thank you, with a sweet smile, and you give me a little
Yeah,
peck on my jaw, me I go
right.
keep coming to tell you that you're nice and pretty. Because
Yeah,
one day you might peck me on the lips, right? So, Sandy,
right.
that is a two-way conversation, and I will be happy to have it because there's a reason some men don't talk. Not all
Yeah.
men, some men.
And don't
Um,
talk. And that's the one point that I'm glad that you brought it up because everybody has something to learn,
mhm.
right? So for me, as I said, this show is not, it's all about us beginning to have this serious conversations because like in everybody's lives, there's issues in everybody's relationships. You have to try to figure out what exactly is going on. Why is it that men, as you said, some men just stop talking because if the girlfriend, the wife is not listening, then that's what happens. And if he becomes vulnerable, then it becomes a problem. I like when a man is vulnerable. I like when a man opens up and says to me, you know what, baby, this is really what happens because I will. You can tell. I'm going to be the one to say, so what? To talk to me now, like seriously, I'm
Yeah.
not going to be the one to like shy away from asking you because if I see anything right away and if I notice anything, if I'm thinking, I am not going to hold it down and say, okay, I'm not going to ask. I'm going to ask you nicely. Can you tell me what's going on? Can you talk to me? Is everything all right? It might seem annoying, but it's out of care, right? And if you say to me,
Yes.
Sandy, I don't want to talk now. Okay, give me a day or two. Okay, fine. I'll give you a day or two. But don't leave it for 10 days, right? Come and
Amen.
try to have that conversation. But I think, as you're saying, Wayne, the real conversation is something that we all need to have. And a real conversation is something that's sometimes going to be hurtful. But you can't live in this space where you're not communicating because not communicating just means that we're shutting down and shutting down just leads to nothing good. So I'm glad that you brought that point up.
Amen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sandy Daley Legister.
Hey,
And I didn't forget. Now you won't be mad at me. You'll be mad at you. We're
well,
gonna have real talk with Sandy beginning February 1st on all
yes,
platforms.
yes.
Topics to include love, sex, relationships, and family. And so look forward to that, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to check her out.
Thank
And
you, Wayne.
you could stay in touch with us here to
Yeah,
know
man. You
exactly
know that
what's
I
going on.
always,
Not just you, the audience, to see what might be happening in Sandy's world.
yeah,
Tracy
for
and
sure.
Clark says, I totally agree that, the halls have a good thing going. Some relationship advice would be great. Okay. All right. Okay then.
Okay, good. Who said that?
Tracy and Clark up there in the Carolinas.
Hey, hey, Tracy, and good point. I mean, as I said, I've hung up with these folks, so I know. Whenever I hang out with them, I always be laughing like I'm in stitches, and that's what a relationship is. I love it when a relationship and a couples make you laugh. I love seeing fun couples, and trust me, I vicariously live through you guys. You know what I mean? I just watch you guys and I just say, like, this is what I've seen you guys in person. So I totally know what it's like because you're always having fun and poking fun at each other. That's what it's supposed to be. I always like a relation, when you watch these folks and the man or the woman is trolling the other. You can't believe it is boring sometimes.
Oh my goodness. Well,
And the husband are trolling the wife, trolling the. It's like sometimes that people put up stuff and go, "Oh, brother."
well, Sandy, on that note,
Yes. Okay.
I look forward to the podcasts.
Thank you, Wayne.
Look
Thank you
forward to
so
it.
very much.
And it's a long overdue visit from your married eye Fuss Your Company show.
Oh man,
I'm
I've
glad
been
to see you.
sick.
I'm glad to
Me
see
too,
you,
man. But
man.
thank you so much for having me. You're so much fun, Wayne. I truly am honored to be here because I know that the guests that and the folks that are listening really honestly love listening to the show. So I'll shut up. Sandy, Real Talk with Sandy, February 1st. Please come and check it out because it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun. Thank you very much, Wayne.
Have a good one. Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Rondell Village Resort and Spa is a stunning beachfront resort located on Negril's 7 Mile Beach in Jamaica. Rondell Village offers a perfect blend of luxury and relaxation, marked by its pristine white sand beaches, crystal clear water, and lush tropical surroundings. Choose from our 1, 2, or 3 bedroom villas, each with its private jacuzzi and the option of a private chef. Enjoy our fine restaurants, beach, bar, village spa, and salon. Our outdoor pools and jacuzzis are open daily. Planning a wedding, family reunion, or simply getting away? Rondell Village is the perfect destination. This exclusive family-owned beachfront resort awaits you. For reservations, call 876-957-4413 or 800-544-5979 or visit info@rondellvillage.com or their website rondellvillage.com. See you soon at Rondell Village Resort in Negril.
Yeah, you know, I remember back in the days when relationships used to be genuine, real. So all me ask is, when last? Me no say nothing. There comes a time when you want more than flesh. You want a break from the stupid mistakes, followed by the apologies. Love and abuse cannot coexist. The soul needs something legit to nurture the growth of the spirit. Relationships are sinking in the emotional sea of hormonal overdose. No connection. The desire to undress someone seems to be more important than conversations. We're not reading, so we can't hold up proper reasoning. As a couple, we last to discuss a book or play some board games. You don't have to be a poet to write each other a poem. We last to walk and hold hands. We last to rock away and sing along to one of Barry Salmon love songs. We last to run some jokes. Hold on the belly bottom and laugh till the choke. We last to go on a picnic. Play some hopscotch and ramp like two little picnic. We last to compliment each other genuinely. We last to give each other a back rub, then lie down and cuddle up without making love. Two imperfect people embracing each other in spite of their differences. We all know love don't just comes with candlelights and roses. Sometimes we get pricked by the thorn of insecurity. Tongue and teeth must meet, and we might say some things we don't even mean. But when last we really listen without putting down each other or turning it into a quarrel to take the monotony out of monogamy. When last we go on a date night, sit down underneath the moonlight, forget about the bills, sip a glass of wine and just kick back and chill. Put down the cell phone and have some cheap, stress-free fun. To make love last, sometimes you have to remove the mask, take off the shield, put down the sword, and just be vulnerable. As a couple, we last to discuss a book or play some board games. You don't have to be a poet to write each other a poem. We last to walk and hold hands. We last to rock away and sing along to a love song. We last. Yeah. Sometimes we get pricked by the thorn of insecurity. Tongue and teeth must meet, and we might say some things we don't even mean. But when last we really listen without putting down each other or turning it into a quarrel to take the monotony out of monogamy. When last we go on a date night, sit down underneath the moonlight, forget about the bills, sip a glass of wine and just kick back and chill. Put down the cell phone and have some cheap, stress-free fun. To make love last, sometimes I have to little choke. When last we go on a picnic, play some hopscotch and ramp like two little picnic. When last we compliment each other genuinely. When last we give each other a back rub, then lie down and cuddle up without making love. Two imperfect people embracing each other in spite of their differences. We all know love don't just comes with candlelights and roses. Sometimes we get pricked by the thorn of insecurity. Tongue and teeth must meet, and we might say some things we don't even mean. But when last we really listen without putting down each other or turning it into a quarrel to take the monotony out of monogamy. When last we go on a date night, sit down underneath the moonlight, forget about the bills, sip a glass of wine and just kick back and chill. Put down the cell phone and have some cheap, stress-free fun. To make love last, sometimes you have to remove the mask, take off the shield, put down the sword, and just be vulnerable. As a couple, we last we discuss a book or play some board games. You don't have to be a poet to write each other a poem. When last we walk and hold hands, when last we rock away and sing along to a love song. When last, yeah.
You're listening to the Wayne Hall Show.
Here we go. Good laughing stock. Oh, what a joke. Papi show mascot in Africa. Papi show mascot in the Americas. Papi show mascot in Europe. Papi show mascot in the Caribbean. What are you doing? This a crucial time. Say, why are you sleeping at this hour? I ask. What are you doing? This a crucial time. Say, why are you sleeping at this hour? Dressing up like clowns, acting a fool. There is no time to be cool fool. Every day wearing your designer clothes, weighing down my jewelry and trinkets, driving them expensive cars. Yet you know you won't put it for her. Don't you know you're set up for a fall? Papi show mascot in Africa. Papi show mascot in the Americas. Papi show mascot in Europe. Papi show mascot in the Caribbean. What are you doing? This a crucial time. Say, why are you sleeping at this hour? What are you doing? This a crucial time. Say, why are you sleeping at this hour? Acting extra.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the sound of Ijano and Brap there. That one called Papi Show Mascot. Our next guest is here, and it's gonna be a pleasure to introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about over 50 years in media and entertainment. Mr. Ephraim Martin goes way back with the Jamaica Gleaner. Over the years, he's done this. We now have IRAWMA, which is the International Reggae and World Music Awards. There was a time when it was just an award show in Chicago. And this has gone all over the world now. And guess what? This year, the 41st, will be held in Fort Lauderdale. So it's going to be Friday, March 22nd, and it's going to be at Lauderhill Performing Arts Center. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Ephraim Martin, the one, the only. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, sir. It's always a pleasure speaking to you. And of course, to all your listeners, I just want to say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, man. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Always a pleasure. We are excited. We are pleased as we get ready for the revealing of the nominees for Best of 2023 in this, our 41st Annual International Reggae and World Music Awards, IRAWMA. Yes.
Yeah. And that's a big deal. You know, last time I saw you, it was the first one in Kingston, just before COVID, actually. Was it before COVID? Yeah.
2019, yes.
Yeah, in 2019. And so it's overdue. I can't wait for March 22. So, but before we get into that, I know that's the big thing and that's what you want to put on everybody's mind, but congratulations on 50 years.
Yes, indeed. It's quite a run. It's quite a ride. It's quite a journey. And I'm very pleased of what we have accomplished over those last 50 years. Starting at the Jamaica Daily Gleaner, you know, that is said to be the oldest daily newspaper in the world today.
Yes.
It was quite a historic moment when we, as a kid, I would say, some people would say, into the Gleaner and was able to start off in the editorial department where I was able to accomplish all the things that I've accomplished, from a column in the Gleaner and stars like the Public Says, the Voting 18, Sweet 16, and all those special columns back in those days, the Golden Age, where people
yes,
of age.
I remember. And you know, you're talking about an era. Now we have all kinds of stuff to go click and read and pull up information. Back in those days, you'd be digging through books and magazines and printed stuff from way back, just try and find accurate information.
You're right on that. And capturing, one of the most interesting things in those days was capturing news from around the world. Because when you're in that teletype room monitoring the news from all around the world, in those days, 1974.
Yes.
You're on top of it. The minute the news broke, then you just got it fresh. You know, through UPI and API.
Yes.
You know, it was something.
Man, that is indeed something for an entire conversation, though. But I had to let the audience know a little bit about your background, man. And then I'm curious about your segue from journalism into the entertainment aspect of things, because a lot of people who meet you now don't even know you had that journalism background.
Shoot. And that's what led me to where I'm at today. Because in those days, it was about not more than 5 of us in the Gleaner and Star newspaper who were covering entertainment in those days. Myself, Balwood Henry, a brother called Walter Scott, and a Bob West. You know, we were the people that the entertainers would look at in those days to get any mention in the daily newspaper, because the paper was not interested in reggae music or anything like that in those days.
Yeah.
Marley, Peter Tosh, Tommy Cowan. We were the go-to. We were the guys that they have to come to.
Yeah. See, my sports connection, I like Tony Becker, man. Oh my goodness.
Tony Becker, man. He was a man. And Freddie Smith.
Yes. Genius. When I finally met Tony Becker, I felt like I was meeting a normal human being. That's how much I just adored his articles and his style of writing. Yeah. So I remember those days. I was a paper person, man. I had to read them. So yeah.
Remember newspaper. Everybody wants to get a newspaper.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what. And you want to get the Star in the evening. You're
yes.
Star. You want to get the newspaper. That's where you get everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. And then you fast forward, and here we have IRAWMA.
Yeah,
But
one day we'll be able to tell more of the story, but I know with your time we won't be
yeah,
able to tell you much about the journey. However, but what we want people to know about now is,
hmm
we had made a big history when we renamed, my wife and I, Justice Shelvin, we were able to push a movement to rename one of the most iconic streets
yes,
in America, Lakeshore Drive, as Jean-Baptiste Pont de Sable Lakeshore
yes,
Drive, in honor of the founding father of Chicago, a black man from the Caribbean, this country of 80. 80% of the people in Chicago didn't know that Chicago was discovered and founded by a black man until we started that movement and pushed to get the change. So that was major.
yes. And I was following that. I was following every bit of it, man. And kudos to you. I know, and your wife. I didn't know your wife was such a major part of it because I mostly saw it from your angle. But hats
Yeah.
off to you guys. I know it had to be a team effort, though.
Yes,
Hats
and
off to you,
also
you
the
guys.
and David Moore. He was the one who presented the ordinance in the city council, because we could not have done it with ourselves by ourselves.
No.
With someone on the inside to push it through.
Yeah.
For us. And David Moore, Alderman, and Sophia King, they were our insiders. And then we had about 80 other coalition members that we were able to bring together to make it possible. And of course, the 33 aldermen who voted to support us to make it happen. That was major.
Yes.
We have to give her a thanks. Although she was fighting against us, she never, nonetheless, at the end, had to give in and say, hey, you're the winner. Let's go. You know.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Well, congrats on that too, because I was watching that and following it, and I said, I didn't know that either. Chicago was founded by someone from Haiti, a black man. And so that's the kind of stuff that history sometimes overlooks, right? Based on who's writing it and who's presenting it and those who want us to think what they want us to think. So that was great to unearth and also to fight the good fight to get it that street named and get the facts out there about that historic existence. That's great.
But as we observe this our 50th anniversary, we're going to observe this observation and celebration at all our special events for 2024. We are going to kick it off with the 41st International Reggae and World Music Awards, IRAWMA, in South Florida. That's going to be at the Lauderdale Performing Arts Center, March the 22nd. And the day before will be the 21st, and we're going to have an health awareness seminar, because there's so many entertainers and others who are when it comes to their health, they are far behind. And we want
Yes.
to educate them a little more. So we'll be having a free health awareness seminar on the 21st at the same venue, the Lauderdale Performing Arts Center, right there in South Florida. And the tickets are free. All they got to do, go on our website, IRAWMA.com, and get those free tickets for the health awareness seminar. They can also they will also get tickets for the award ceremony at the discounted rate, 50% off right now on some of the tickets, the VIP and VVIP and general tickets at the same IRAWMA.com.
That's right.
But next week, the 25th
Yes.
of January.
Of January, yeah.
Right, in South Florida at the Shatamar a golf resort.
Yeah.
We will kick off the announcement for the nominees, the best of 20.
Yeah. Okay.
People around the world can watch, and because it's a well-produced a press conference, and it will be seen on Stage TV with Winfred Williams, and it can be seen on our website, IRAWMA.com, which is IRAWMA.com, and also on YouTube.com/IRAWMA to see who the nominees are in all the categories around the world. So tune in next week, Eastern Time, 6 p.m. for the announcement of the best of 2024 2023 in the IRAWMA Awards. There's also a contest for any entertainers. You still have time. If you want to submit a song, 2-minute song, that will include saying what IRAWMA has been doing for the industry over the last 40 years. You just need to make a little mention of that. But the 2 minutes song will be in a competition to select IRAWMA Best Song for 2024.
Wow.
Last year, Ephraim won it in Jamaica at our 40th anniversary.
Yes.
And we'll see who will be taking it this time. We have seen applications coming in so far, our song submission coming in so far from Europe and from Africa and Jamaica and elsewhere. So we want to see them keep coming in. And they must be 2 minutes long and must make mention of IRAWMA. Also, there must be an MP4, because like a video, MP4, and they will be voted on IRAWMA YouTube, which is youtube.com/IRAWMA. That's where they will get people will be voting for them. So we encourage people to subscribe and be a part of that selection for the best IRAWMA song for 2024.
Wow, quite a few things to keep up with, ladies and gentlemen. The 41st International Reggae and World Music Award takes place on March 22nd. All right, but like he just mentioned, the launch, the 41st IRAWMA nominees media launch takes place on January 25th at 6 p.m. at the Chateau Mar Golf Resort in Fort Lauderdale, live streaming on Onstage TV and on youtube.com/IRAWMA. So be sure to check that out. Send in your 2-minute song, everybody, with the best song about IRAWMA, 2 minutes, and win. And then the big night, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put a flyer on your screen as I talk to you. I'll show you that real quick. I'm sure Mr. Martin won't mind if I remove his handsome face for a few seconds to show you the IRAWMA flyer, International Reggae and World Music Awards, ladies and gentlemen. And that's March 22nd. Get your tickets on IRAWMA.com. Is that correct? IRAWMA.com? Yes.
That is correct. But also get your packet, because you may be coming from Atlanta, you may be coming from Canada, you may come from different places. Go to our website to get that hotel ticket package, VIP ticket package.
Awesome.
Limited amount of rooms available. And it's a time when it's a busy time in South Florida in March. They call it March Madness.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's going to be crazy. Jump in there. So be a part of it. Walk the red carpet with us. And let us see what you're wearing. Your people like to show up their dress and everything. And
of course, it's our Grammys, our version of the Grammys. It's IRAWMA. We're going dressed to impress.
Yes, you got it right.
Yes.
All the dresses, I know already people are there and designing their special wear for
there you go. Yes.
for IRAWMA. So yes, we want to see you there on the red carpet. But get your tickets now, because the seats are limited. So please make sure that you secure your tickets now. But the 41st IRAWMA taking place inside of South Florida on March the 22nd. And of course, don't forget the health awareness, free health awareness seminar on March the 21st in the same venue in Fort Lauderdale.
Mr. Martin, thank you so much. We are ready. We are ready. Glad you could come on and share that with the audience. And we'll continue to mention and share the promotions for IRAWMA this year. And I look forward to seeing you on the red carpet, sir.
Indeed. Again, IRAWMA.com is where you get all the information on all your needs. Everything, IRAWMA.com. Yes, indeed.
All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you taking time from that busy schedule of yours to chat with us here on the Wayne Hall Show. You take care and keep on chucking along like you're still 15 at the cleaner. All right, Sir Martin. Take care.
I give thanks.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Rondell Village Resort and Spa is a stunning beachfront resort located on Negril's 7 Mile Beach in Jamaica. Rondell Village offers a perfect blend of luxury, and relaxation. Marked by its pristine white sand beaches, crystal clear water, and lush tropical surroundings. Choose from our 1, 2, or 3 bedroom villas, each with its private jacuzzi and the option of a private chef. Enjoy our fine restaurants, beach, bar, village spa, and salon. Our outdoor pools and jacuzzis are open daily. Planning a wedding, family reunion, or simply getting away? Rondell Village is the perfect destination. This exclusive family-owned beachfront resort awaits you. For reservations, call 876-957-4413 or 800-544-5979 or visit info@rondellvillage.com or their website rondellvillage.com. See you soon at Rondell Village Resort in the Grill.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been a pleasure to have you. It's been great. It's been real. Thank you so much. I'll be back next week, Wednesday, with more right here on The Wayne Hall Show. Thank you so much for watching. And until then, remember to live and let love. Don't forget, the only way to start at the top is if you're digging a hole. Always look around for something great to praise. Be grateful. See you next week. Same time, same place on all these same blazing stations. Ta-ta.
Designer clothes, weighing down my jewelry and shrink